How we talk will be chat the wash the not the cheese up the tell ya the tongue how ya the hawk how ya the chat the chita much yapelo. The people of all nations, keepers of traditions of the four-legged, of the winged nations, the crawler nations that learn from nature, the original teachings that our ancestors received in order to walk a good life, a healthy life, in order to transmit what they learn from nature to the future generations, to the present generations, and that way perpetuate our lives according to the natural laws of creation. It has been kept for important reasons. The sacred knowledge, the sacred teachings, the original instructions. In the days we wake up today that are different than the ones from yesterday, we realize that there's more people seeking for answers, looking to find something that gives sense into their lives in order to know that they are not living in vain, and that they have something to give to the world within the indigenous spiritual ways of the buffalo culture. There was always the guidance of allowing you to discover what was your inner connection with nature, what was your spiritual connection with nature, and that way discover which is the qualities of that animal that people call totem, and which is that animal spiritual strength that comes from you, through you, that for or within the Lakota spiritual ways was acquired or perceived within Hamblechia, the vision quest. Soul body seeking for his vision and to find his purpose in life. For all indigenous cultures, the purpose of life was found in nature, and only nature will provide the knowledge that we humans need in order to know how to go back to that harmonious natural world that always has been there for the ones that have the patience, the quality of thought, and the humble heart to seek for it. It is many stories of how people receive their visions from the elk nation. Some people receive their visions from the bear nation, others from the eagle nation, and how in that way they were able to understand the intimate connection with that spirit animal. And that spiritual animal showed himself in front of them when they were doing their vision quest. And they talked to them and they spoke to them and they were able to communicate with each other in soul ways. People call it telepathically. That's the communication of the soul, how souls can communicate with each other. There is many spiritual animal nations that for centuries are being guiding the indigenous peoples and those connected with an earth path in order for them to perpetuate the cycles of nature, because everything that indigenous peoples do all through God, Mother Earth body is to permeate the cycles of nature and help Mother Earth to harmonize herself and continue to grow and evolve into a more harmonious spiritual way, instead of interrupt that harmonious natural order or natural laws that are established for the Creator on earth. And it is in that direction that earth people and all indigenous people are been moving for thousands of years. And now they have opened their hearts and their teachings for people who needs to find their way in the natural order and acquiring their own vision, individual vision of which is their animal guide and animal spirit teacher and receive that medicine from that animal spirit teacher that will show them the way, the walk, the good red road, the good path of Mother Earth, and see themselves as nature in themselves, which originally was not necessary to receive that vision and to understand that connection by having an animal part, an animal hide, but just knowing that the qualities of that animal which has come to you in your dreams, in your vision quest, has come to you from your own inner feeling and connection with that animal you are connected with. To know that such qualities are within you. The same healing elements contained within the sacred plants are contained within the sacred animals, and the same elements are contained within your body. Every human body contains exact same elements of Mother Earth and all her creatures. And we are not just interconnected on a soul level, but also on a physical level. And we are seeing how the natural law is reorganizing itself into a much more harmonious, perfect, and precise way, allowing those walking that secret road to align themselves with that energy that Earth is creating for those who are following the will of their heart, because it is within your own heart that you will find your way in this world that is showing itself as it is, walking back to where nature is, allowing ourselves to continue to learn from nature, continue to learn from the heart of the bear nation, the elk nation, the eagle nation, the cat nation, and all of animal spirit people, and that will remember the original instructions, the original teachings our ancestors have kept for us to know that this is the time. This is the time. And we are on the moment of a great awakening, where the answers can be found within your heart, where your own individual guidance will show itself by your own feelings, in your connection with the great sacred mystery that dwells everywhere within the center of the universe, that it is also the center of your own heart. Hoichi tualo, mitaku yoasen, wopilan ka pelo, dokshake.